So here we go again. That was a big bet, the last one, so we clear that and start all over again. So that's 520. Yeah, I really should get fed up with playing for no money, but to my surprise, as long as I'm convinced that I'm potentially doing something useful, I'm willing to go with it. I think that's back to a fiver there. I think that's back to a 20 there. Uh, 25, 50. 75, 50. Not a double. 75, 50, 125, 125, 50. Whoops. 175. So we're back to the old 2-1 situation. 2-1. Oh, damn it. It's when the buttons change, I get all messed up. 2-1. One, two for the turnaround. Oh, that'll do it. Kind of like those. Very simple. Not so good. What's changed in this thing? It's all looking different. Did I hit a wrong button somewhere? Oh no, they're all back now. Okay, so that's 51. I think that's enough. Just 120. Yeah, I had a bit of a screw up today. I got this huge multi-gigabyte thing to stick in my phone, which is where I'm doing these videos. Because this is amateur hour here. You're learning pearls of wisdom, but they're not exactly coming at you in a pearl case thing. Turns out it's crap. Didn't work. Took the first few files back up and then just died on me. 2550. 7550. $125.50. 125.75. Okay, 125.75, 125.75. That didn't quite do it, did it? So we got to repeat. 75, so that's 1, 2. 3, 4. We're just going for pattern changes here. 3, 4, and I do believe we're out. That's all it's about. It's just trusting the pattern. I mean, and yeah, it goes right up shit creek every so often, but it always comes back. The math depends on it. Everything falls apart if that doesn't happen. That's the essence, really. Oh dear, I think I've just hit something wrong there. I think we better go 50, 100, because I think I messed up again. There. 2-1. 3-1. 2-2. Can't more than double. Okay. Bet the 1 for the turnaround. 1-2. for the turnaround. That's us out. But, the more you observe of this, the more you, sort of just let yourself kind of like soak it up, the more you'll see that what I'm telling you is sense. But there's a kind of a tendency amongst everybody, particularly in the casino industry, to think of the house advantage as being sacrosanct. It's something that can't be messed with, and that's fine. If that's how it is. So that's 7. That's 75. Must be 75. Oops! Damn it! $75.50. Okay, so that was so now we're at 75.75. Okay, so we only bet 50 because we didn't get into the hundies. Okay, we're out there. $5.20. But the truth is that a method of beating the house, a progressive betting method of beating the house, has been around forever, and people are playing martingale, sort of not. I shouldn't say scams, because it's not a scam. It's perfectly honest and accurate and according to the rules. Schemes is what I mean. They have to hide what they're doing, so they have to move from place to place. And they don't care where they place bets. They like blackjack because of the naturals and because of the double downs that mostly have a player advantage. It's quite a substantial advantage too. 25.50. But they just keep moving. 25. Oh no, that was wrong. Got to repeat. And people in the casino business just deny it. They just say, no, doesn't happen. No, but I mean, I've seen so many of them, and they're very unprepossessing people. They look very casual, and but it's only because I'm looking for them, and I know the house is looking for them too, and they've got the recognition or facial recognition software now to track these people down. I don't think it should be legal for casinos to block players. They can't possibly run a business. They can't morally run a business which says we want losers only. It's just not. It's just not decent. It's not honourable. 5.20. But the British Gambling Commission allows it. They don't have anything to say about it. Well, they do. What they say is that we can't tell licensees how to run their business. It's not our function. It's not our remit, as they like to say here. Prats. Okay, repeat. $30.70. That's the story right there. That would have been good. All right then. Well, we can't have a nice tidy thing anymore. We got to do 31, haven't we? Damn it. Oh well, I suppose that'll work. Back to a fiver. No, I just think it's wrong. But I think so much of the way that the gambling industry is run, and the way the so-called protective, like the Nevada Gambling Commission and the Gambling Commission in the UK, they're not honest either. They're in business for themselves. The government made it clear when they set up the Gambling Commission that it could not depend in any way on public funds. So in other words, it has to collect its money as licensing fees, And then, of course, they pay themselves the most ridiculous amounts of money. You know, I mean, like hundreds of thousands the top executives get when they do nothing. They make lots of noises. But anyway, that's a repeat. Okay, back to a fiver. But it's wrong. You know, you can't say I'm not taking your money because you know what you're doing. I don't want your business because you know what you're doing. That's just wrong. Tough tits, guys. Everybody else, the vast majority of players, do not know what they're doing. That was very nice up there. That was extremely good. That was a repeat, so it's 51. 152. That's good enough. But you know, just observe the fact that it's just these little tiny skirmishes back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So if you lose three in a row or five in a row or whatever, then no big deal because you know it's coming back, but not if you don't bet progressively. We don't want to double that down, do we? I just made it worse. Oh well. Not much to be done about that. He'd have beaten me either way. One dum. And a repeat. Double. That was a good one. I knew that four was coming. I just had that feeling in my water. 10-15. 25-50. Repeat. Oh, that was pretty. A dealer's hand. Going up. Going down. 10-15. Double it. And repeat. Yeah, the casinos have known about martingales forever, and that's why they're all over you if you try to run one. All that nonsense about we're just trying to help, just trying to point out that it could be dangerous. Okay, things are going our way on this session, aren't they? Not altogether, though. So far in this sort of second experiment, we're still running at about 4% house advantage, even net, including double downs and so on. Repeat. Double it. Whoa. Don't need to repeat that now. Well, well, you know what I mean. Then all of a sudden I'm feeling extremely sleepy. I don't expect you to care though. 25-50. And repeat it. Back to a fiver. Yeah, in some ways, our best times are when we're really stretched, really threatened, because then big profits are to be had. I mean, this is the way that the martingalers, the double downers, think. They think, okay, well, once we get really up there, and they have different ways of making a bit more. They'll just they'll double jump the bet sometimes. Never had a conversation with them, any of them, but I've watched them. I spend more time walking around looking at stuff when I'm in a casino than I do at the tables. You just learn so much more, you know. I think we've got to stand on that and stop wittering. 520. And I'm getting mouse wrist now. Got to repeat that. That's a double. Maybe not. 51. Another double. That one worked. That was a disaster. 10-15. 25. 50. 75, 50. 175, so that's 2-1. 3-1. 4-1. 5-1. 6-1. 5-2, can only double. 7-4. 7-6 for the double. That's a double. And we did all right there, didn't we? Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Just some more general thoughts. You know, I mean, I have to deal all the time with this business of people saying, yeah, but people would not bet that much. It's crazy to bet that much. It's too much risk. It's too much this. It's too much that. But there is no alternative. And you know, anybody who's in any doubt about the simple efficacy of progressive betting needs to do what I said at the very top of the blog when I first started it 15 years ago, whatever it was. It was a long time ago, certainly more than 10, a lot more than 10. Just go into any casino and start doubling down and see how long it takes before they come and tell you that you're not acting in your own best interests. And, you need to be careful because it's very dangerous. And it will happen every single time, guaranteed. I mean, you could wear a discreet, hidden body cam and you could go from casino to casino to casino anywhere in the world. And they will tell you, oh boy, not a good idea. This is really not a good thing to be doing. And you might be up against a mechanic one day, like I was in one of my earliest visits to Las Vegas when I started experimenting with this whole thing. And I was just mesmerized by her. She was gorgeous. She was lovely. She was fascinating. And she was as crooked as all get out. And basically just smiled and said, you can't beat me. And I'm watching her and I'm trying to think, well, and she was dealing from a single deck too. What is she doing exactly? And it cost me hundreds. And then I finally stepped away. I just sort of said, okay, uncle, well, I suppose I should have said auntie, shouldn't I? But, it was an interesting experience. And that's part of the whole Las Vegas thing, the whole Nevada thing is the things that you see, the stuff you learn, talking to dealers, talking to other players, it's all part of the whole package. But I guarantee you, try any kind of double down in any casino, and they'll do their best to talk you out of it. And the thing to do is to sort of act like you're completely naive, you don't know what you're doing, and sort of say, oh yeah, well that really does make sense. Yeah, thank you so much. And then ask yourself why all the idiots and the drunks are not getting that sort of little bit of friendly advice, that paternal kind of, just you know, in your own interests, you need to stop doing that. Rubbish.